the little prince of the stars. In a distant galaxy, there lived a little prince named Orion. Unlike other princes, he didn't have a castle. He had a tiny planet called Lumière, which glowed softly in the night. Orion's world was filled with stardust and sparkling lights, and his best friends were a comet named Sparky, an ancient star called Solara, and a little flower he named Petal. Orion was curious and loved to explore. He spent his days with Solara, learning stories about the universe, playing tag with Sparky as they zoomed across Lumière, and caring for Petal, who bloomed more beautifully each day. Though his planet was small, Orion often wondered about the worlds beyond his own dot. One day, Sparky came rushing toward him, trailing a shower of stardust. "Orion! Orion! You won't believe what I found!" he exclaimed, excitement dancing in his voice. Orion's eyes sparkled with curiosity. "What is it, Sparky?" "There's a portal at the edge of Lumière," Sparky announced. "It leads to other planets." Orion's heart raced with excitement. He had heard Solara speak of portals before, mysterious gateways that could take you to magical places filled with wonders. He turned to Solara, who gave him a wise nod. "Go, Orion," Solara said. "Remember, be kind and follow the light in your heart." With a deep breath, Orion stepped into the portal, with Sparky zooming beside him. In a flash, they found themselves on a new planet covered in sparkling crystals. The sky above was painted with swirls of purple and pink, unlike anything Orion had ever seen. "Welcome to Crystalera!" came a melodic voice. Orion looked around and saw a crystal bird with feathers that shimmered like rainbows. "I'm Celestia," she said. "I guard this planet." Orion introduced himself, and Celestia explained that a creature called the Shadow Eater was stealing the light from Crystalera's crystals. Orion's heart went out to the planet. He wanted to help. "Let me talk to him," Orion offered. Celestia led him to the Cave of Echoes, where the Shadow Eater lived. Inside, Orion called out, "Shadow Eater, I want to talk to you!" A creature covered in flickering shadows appeared. "Why are you here?" it growled. "I heard you're stealing light," Orion said, trying to sound brave. "But you don't need to. You have your own light inside." The Shadow Eater looked confused. "My own light?" Orion nodded and gently reached out, placing his hand over the creature's heart. He thought of all the kindness he had known, of Solara, Sparky, and Petal. As he did, a soft glow spread from his hand to the Shadow Eater, filling him with warmth. Slowly, the shadows melted away, revealing a gentle glow within the creature. The Shadow Eater gasped. "I didn't know I had light of my own!" "You do," Orion said with a smile. "You don't have to steal anymore." The Shadow Eater thanked Orion and promised to return the stolen light to Crystalera. Orion and Celestia returned to the crystal fields, where the creatures of the planet cheered and sang in joy. When Orion returned to Lumière, Solara and Petal were waiting for him. He told them all about his adventure, and they listened with wonder. That night, as Orion lay beneath the stars, he felt a peaceful warmth in his heart. He knew there were more adventures ahead, but for now, he was content to be home, surrounded by friends, with the light of his heart to guide him. The end.